Now only Zamfara gold for Zamfara. Maybe if you have gold, Bayelsa, Niger Delta, if you get gold, maybe that one are your own. But when it comes to oil, now Nigeria get time. Anyway, Shashe, you guys, you are stealing. That's what Tompolo and gang were doing. And wherever they couldn't steal the oil, they blow the pipeline and then, disrupt the oil production. Baba, the Nigerian Navy, can't they get arrested by Tompolo Navy in a dysfunctional country? Here you get. The result of all of this is being felt everywhere. But it's a dysfunctional place, but still functioning. You'll be like, how Nigeria still they function? When it's pretty much like everybody is just doing whatever they feel like. Yes, that's the new order. Order from above. The military, they are now mounting roadblock, collecting a bribe on the road, and they are now working special operation, protecting oil bunkerers, smugglers, and other criminals that is ready to pay. And terrorists are having field day, in most cases killing their colleagues as at when due, kind of. A dysfunctional country, but still, like, how? Electricity, no day. Healthcare, babu. Infrastructure, zero. All of this, but people still they wake up. Somebody said, you already wake up this morning, right? Like, why did you wake up so early this morning when you know that you don't have anything to eat? Instead of you to just stay in bed and pretend that you are still tired and you are still sleeping, wake up like around 12 or 1 o'clock. And then where you are still like, how you go be? If you can't see anything, chop around there 4, 5. That is you. So if anybody is now saying that I want dinner, I'll be like, I just said something. I don't think I think I'm still full. I'll wait till tomorrow. Everybody, they wake up early. Person we no get job, we no get anything. It's also waking up very early. To impress who? Maybe they talk say you be hardworking. Hardworking with what? Na shege hunger you they joke with. So a dysfunctional system that is still standing, and you're like, how? So let's say may God rest the soul. I mean, what do we say to the people that were slaughtered violently now? Can we say they should rest in peace? Can we honestly say, because they didn't die in peace? And right now, the terrorists that did this, they are back in their camp, celebrating, the fact that nobody came to their rescue. Not even a single response throughout the time that the place was attacked or was being attacked. No response from anywhere. So people just came back after they were gone just to pick up the dead and all of that. Like it's horrible. But we'll still kind of pray for them to rest in peace, Abi. They finally are at peace. They will never have to worry about terrorism anymore. They will never have to worry about the economic jihad that has been unleashed on you for the past 8 years by APC. They won't have to anymore. And I think that's pretty much peaceful. And as for all of us who are still here, the rest of us who are left, just remember this. Those who were killed yesterday by those terrorists, those who were killed by the uniformed terrorists in Niger Delta, for the past 5 days now, they've been slaughtering people around that place. And it's justified. They said they will never stop until they found the killers of their colleagues. Their colleagues that they said were fighting Bonkri. Who are those behind Bonkri? And who are those who killed them? They said they won't stop. But remember this: majority of those that were killed yesterday and day before, and those that are they've already been killed today, I want to say something to you that they survived all these years and possibly hoping that they will never be victim. But here they are. There they were. They are now the victim of a system that is killing us systematically, killing us slowly. Either they are doing it legitimately using the power of their guns, or doing it otherwise through the terrorists that could walk into a space and murder, massacre hundreds of people, and then walk away. No chase, no nothing. And somebody's going to turn around and say, we just need to talk to them because they are misguided. Our misguided brothers. In Nassarawa State, guys, yesterday, from what we gathered, they said in this national hunger, hunger season, the Nassarawa State government also decided to give food to some students in their states, and they summoned them to an auditorium or so, a space, to come and collect the rice, the food. And Stampede started because of the crowd surge. So Stampede started, and so far, their media said 2 students died, 7 students died. Others said that 21 students died. Now they are mixing all the numbers together because nobody is really interested in the dead students. Because to them, we are just statistics. Look at what I just told you about what happened in Niger State right now, right? I gave you unspecified number. That's what the media said. Unspecified number of people have been killed. Unspecified numbers of traders have been killed. But these are human beings. The media is not really interested in their names. They won't be. No, they won't. Because they are just statistics. They are just number. We are just number. So these rogues. And I don't want to be a number. Take a look at what happened in Nassarawa and how unknown number of students met their death.
Some people sleep here. Some people sleep. She don't die. She don't die.
For food, though. I mean, like, I don't even know how to kind of really like put that. Or I would be sort of, I would be lying if I say I probably couldn't really imagine the level of uh, poverty or the fear of it that will make people subject themselves into that kind of situation and say, I'm going to a place where possibly thousands of people are also coming for the same thing. And there is possibility that those who brought all this food, they have brought something. I mean, they have not really probably brought enough. So why should I go there and risk it and get trampled or whatever, pushed down and trampled upon like that? Like, I don't know, maybe because I sort of always think so much before I do things sometimes. Because I always feel like once I do it and whatever happens, right, the consequences is mine. And yeah, the consequences are mine. And I would rather not blame anybody when I do something. So I would rather make sure that I consider what the consequences will be before I kind of make such move. But seriously, students died because they wanted to go and fight for 5 kg bag of rice or 10 kg bag of rice because they are not actually giving them the biggest bag, the 50 kg per se. So what should we say to them too? Nigeria happened to them. Yeah, they were alive yesterday morning. They were alive 2 days ago. They had dreams, they had aspirations, they have things like yourself too, like you do right now. As you have your dreams and you have all of that in your head, despite all the hardship, despite all of the whole wahala everywhere, you still wake up every day to kind of believe in your dream of what you want to do. Here you get, you have that dream. Nigeria is stealing your dream, and that is not enough. Nigeria is actually killing them by killing you, and it can happen anytime. That's the unfortunate thing. Eh? The system is rigged against you so bad that even at that, a lot of you are putting in so much effort, so much this just to kind of remain, to keep your head above water. Then you have dreams. Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And if not because of this country, I wanted to achieve. You have dreams. Those people had dreams too. They were students. They were students. They had dreams. Now that is never going to happen because Nigeria has happened to them. It has knocked life out of them, and that's it. That's why people say, the place you will meet the what do you call it, the world unknown geniuses, the world best gynecologist, the best engineer, the best scientist, the best researcher in this or that, the best musician, the best vocalist, the best investigator, the best in everything that the world would have seen. You will see them in graveyards. These are beautiful ideas that were in incubation or in their own incubators, right? And the dreamer never lived to fulfill those dreams because something happened, they got killed, and that's it, and you never find out. When you kill a child, you have killed a generation. You know that. That's what they say. Oh. And that's why they say in everything, when adults are throwing their tantrums in their failure in this or that, protect the children. Because once you kill a child, you have killed a generation. Now, when you kill a child that is grown up, trained child, that is now in college or university, and something happens that they are violently killed, you lost more than a generation. You have lost, you've lost more than just a generation or so. You've lost more. And that's exactly what Nigeria is. Nigeria kill a youth, do everything to tame them, and then, continue to sort of bury them. Or you see all these young people, despite all of these roadblocks placed on your path, despite all of this they placed on our path, a lot of these young people are still creating the way out of it enough just to keep themselves up. I mean, just above water. But the system is not done with any of you. It's not done with any of us. And that's why we say, yesterday's survivors, they are the today's victims. All of us will go survive today now. No be all of us go survive tomorrow. People die all over the world. Naturally, people die for natural reasons, natural causes. But when your life is taken away in a rotten system where those who actually supervises the taking of your life in an unnatural way, nobody is held responsible. No, that's tough. If you ask me, now that these children, these school children, students, put it that way, are, they are dead. So we will never know what they have to offer. To offer the world. What they have to offer Nigeria. If Nigeria was a country, just imagine the amount of people that have been slaughtered violently and those that were slaughtered grievously too. Because there are so many people who died that shouldn't die. They died because they couldn't afford ordinary medical care. And when you ask how much is the care, many of them that are dying because of just $10, £20. There are many of them that could still be alive today, just if they could probably pay $10 worth of medical care, $20, $100 medical care. If they could pay that, their loved ones could still be alive today. And those ones are dying slowly, like it's a train wreck in that place. But violently killed, when you are hale and healthy, you are fine, nothing is wrong with you. And then boom, 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 just like that. And those who did that, they will do it again. So that's what Nigeria does to you. And maybe that is why Dele Alakori Funrarai spoke to Kolu Tifnumbu that he wouldn't trust the Nigerian army, Nigerian police and the rest to help protect the Nigerian mines. So now they have now launched what they call the mine marshals. You saw that image yesterday, right? Right. So Dele Alakori has been given the authority, in fact, he's been granted that, to put together an army that will be loyal to him. Okay? And as much as he is loyal to Tifnumbu, so these guys, they were drawn from the NSCDC a few places, and their job is to be on hand, 2,200 of them. They were to be on hand to provide security for mine sites. So what that means is that the Ministry of Mineral Resources in Nigeria now have their own army, and they are armed. Okay? And they will be called Mines Marshal. Yes. For those who are smart enough, for those who know the Don and his army of thieves, it simply means whatever happens in the exploration and exploitation of our mineral resources will remain in the diary of Dele Alakori and Tifnumbu, because now they have their own army that reports directly to them. Yes. You might think it is a good thing. It is not. You know how Nigeria police and Nigerian army are mostly and DSS are working as private security for your elite in Nigeria. Those ones they carry handbag for the wives of politicians, or the ones that will come down from the bulletproof vehicle of your pastors, wearing black and covering their heads and all of that. These were supposed to be the Nigerian security agents. They were supposed to be working and protecting you. You are not even supposed to see them. But they have left that job for protecting the VIPs. There are some of them who protect the expatriates, Chinese, Americans, Britons, Russian. No, I don't know if Russians are there. Maybe. You shall know what I'm saying, right? This is also a private army for everybody that receives the stamp authority of Tifnumbu to come to your community and begin the drill, whatever mineral they found there. And you know something? In all of this, the effort is just to make sure that you are not going to say when they invade your community, because you are resisting them from coming to take over your land and drill those resources from the federal government and this 2,200 army. You won't blame soldiers. You won't blame police. You probably will have to blame unknown gunmen. These are your future unknown gunmen. These guys are to provide private security for those who are coming to mine the resources in Nigeria, with the pretense that it is to help Nigeria to make more money from natural mineral resources. Here you get like government, they are the government. Nigeria's promised state police. APC, Egbekegbe promised state police. Tifnubu started talking about state police weeks ago. Now they are not really talking about that. Tifnubu and Alakori did not say they were going to start what should have been forest rangers. Nigeria already have forest rangers, but they just doesn't really function. So they quickly put together their own army. The trusted ones, the ones they can trust, that can work covert operations. And these covert operations are going to take place in the communities where resources are. So if you dare in your community say the drilling is shaking your properties, they are drilling and all of that, an explosion is vibrating your houses, your farms are being destroyed because they want to extract something from the ground. These are the people that will tell you, back off. Back off now before we open fire on you. This area is now federal government area from the office of Edele Alake. And for those who probably, like I said, who are smart enough, you can tell that wahala go dey. It is just a matter of time. Share you get now. And according to Dele Alakori, they plan on increasing the number to, for currently 2,200. They plan on increasing this to over, I'm so sorry, dear, my caller. I have a caller there that I seem to have forgotten you. I didn't. I would rather just let you come on now, okay? They want to take the number to over 25,000 in 4 years. So some of you, the Agbadorians, this may actually be your calling, on the side, joker part. Hello there.
Hey, Mayago Alpha.
I am very well, Lord. Do you know that when I took the call, I was going to just finish what I was saying, but it took me another 5 minutes.
It's okay. I actually wanted you to finish.
You are so patient, Baba.
I wanted you to finish. I like what you're saying. It's good for you to finish what you're saying.
Sure you get. Thank you. Please.
I have not called for a while because this is AY from London.
AY. How are you doing, Baba?
was me that brought my daughter to Tinubu Woto. Remember?
I remember, Baba.
All right, okay, good.
Nice one.
Okay.
Go on, Baba.
Okay. It's very difficult to call in the night because everybody from the whole world is trying to reach and trying to put their own input. But it's sometimes this afternoon call is good.
I know it's
okay.
not so busy now.
Let us. I really need to talk to you personally. So I've been trying to call you on your. I don't have another number or email.
Okay.
But after this call, please keep my number. Let us talk.
I will.
That's number one. Number two, Mayegu, it is about time we face the reality. Look, we are wasting our resources and our time. We are faffing around. We're just ignorant people. We should stop being ignorant and let's put our words into action. You see, people respect people that hold on to their word. Me, I am a man of my word. I can face anybody. I'm not afraid of anybody. I am trained to the level I am now. I am trained to the level where I'm capable of holding a conversation with anybody, including Prime Minister of this country. I will hold a conversation. I will challenge him objectively. But I will never tell him I'm a Nigerian, because once you say you're a Nigerian, that is it. I am one person that I do not, and I am not proud to be a Nigerian. I don't tell people anywhere I'm Nigerian. As a matter of fact, I tell them I'm from Ghana or from Sierra Leone or wherever. I am not a Nigerian, but I'm an African. Yeah. But when it now comes to the rudiment of things like what we're facing now, Baba, it's time we stop talking. It's time we do the work. Now, this is where we start from. A sensible and civilized country will have accountability. One thing we lack in Nigeria is accountability. That's what has killed us to where we are. Now, people die every day in America, die every day in England. You know, gunshot, people open fire in the mall, you know, a bomb blast in Birmingham, in Manchester. People die, right? Serial killers kill people, kill them in the forest, they find their bodies. One thing that makes a country like this sane is that there's accountability for every human being. So there is a data that is putting together. They have their system. Unfortunately, we don't have that system. Mayegu, you can be that system. Because you have information that you are gathering together. But you gather the information, you talk about it afternoon and night. Next day, we talk about another one. I spoke 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, and I asked you a question. Mayegu, do we have a number of dead people since January till now? Nobody is keeping this data. Do we have the exact number of people that died from Boko Haram in Buhari's time, from the minute Buhari entered to the day Buhari left? So we can paste it in the world. Let the whole world know what these people are doing. They just know that people are dying. Okay, people are dying in Ogoloma. How many people have died? If we don't have their pictures, all those people talking about them, all those small people go on media, we can send them email. Do you have pictures of your brothers that died? Send us picture. We will post it. Let the whole world see. Let United Nations see. Let everybody see this thing. Wherever these idiots go to, they come to UK, go to America for conference. Nigerians will come out there and open placard. These are the people you have killed. Name and shame. All this to go down and say and waste time around. More people will die. Don't look now. Another thing. We keep lying to ourselves, and we're 250 million people. I like what one of your callers said yesterday. One guy, I like that guy from America. He said the last census they did was I think 1993, and then the second one they did was a charade. I know the 1993 one. My brother was part. My late senior brother was part of it. Right. So I know that was the last census they did. Till now, Google census on Google. Are we actually
manipulation? The census itself is being done because of sharing formula. It's not for development.
The
It's just to
census
share
itself,
money.
the census itself is a fraud. I know because I used to work in NPC in Surulere. The census is a fraud itself. So the number of Nigerians cannot remain 250 million with all this number of people that have died. Why are we lying to ourselves? The number of people that have died in this March Tower in the whole of Nigeria is not equal to the number of children that have been born. So therefore, that population should be depleting. Why is it not depleting? And anytime they're talking about population of Nigeria, they say 250 million. We are not bloody 250 million. They counted goats and sheep and camel when they were doing their counting. So that
now you know what they do in the north. Most times when they do their own counting, they will say, how many wives do you have? And because they don't allow, so in some places they won't allow you to come and count their wives. You can't see their wives. Okay, so they will say, okay, I have 4 wives. So how many children? The one person can come out and say he's got 16 children. So in most cases, right, they just assume then afterward and say, well, you know what, 16 and all of that. That means in this whole house, all of you are 100 of you.
Yes, estimated counting.
Estimated stuff,
and
right?
then
There's
you
no
now say
scientific counting. There's
in
no
this
nothing
country,
to prove that individually were counted.
Baba,
But it's
in this
Nigeria.
country,
Because
in
the
this
above it all is the sharing. The more people
Baba,
you claim to have, the more money they will give to you.
in this country, there cannot be 2 AY in London that lives in London. There's only one. Only one AY, only one Mayegun is in this UK.
That is right. It's impossible.
Niger, 50 Mayegun there in Niger.
If not 1,500, 1,500 of Mayegun.
So look, we are. I always tell
it
people.
It is so even ridiculous, AY, right? That if you take a look at their voters register, that's where you see all the shame. That's why you will never see the register of the NPC, right? But take a look at their voters registers and all the bogus names and the the sex, the age, and all of that they cooked up there alone. That will tell you everything else you need to know.
African Wahala.
Yeah.
Me and Africa, we need to talk, right? Look, I just read what he has put up. We need to start shaming these people. We need to start letting the whole world know National Population Commission is fraud. They are thieves. Look, they say they are doing solar street lights in Ekiti. They want to do 100 solar street lights for 250 million. Let us